guys, what's going on, bro? Long time no see. We're just here magging, chilling, and enjoying the beautiful air we have today. And you thought I was the right way, but I'm not. Welcome to the video.
Guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel, or morning, or night, whenever you watch this. We're back with the Silvia Coupe Pro level chassis car. It's been a while since we filmed this car. The last thing we filmed on it, we actually never published. So we filmed an entire video on how to do an FDF kit and install it on the car. And today we want to finish that. So we're gonna go back to 2024, about a year ago, to when we actually filmed this and put it in the car and enjoy a year ago old me installing an FDF kit. This is what we got. Full version 3 FDF kit, on-car adjustment. That was like people's biggest gripe with FDF, is that they had to physically take an arm off the car to adjust it and put it back in during their alignment. Everything is on-car adjustment now with the version 3. If you want on-car adjustment, look for the version 3 FDF Mantis kit. This is what it brings, and the kit looks amazing. Like, everything just looks high quality. I'm not surprised. Josiah knows what he's doing. Smart guy, great driver, and makes a great product. We have our new knuckles. We have our tie rod ends already in here. They come pretty much pre-assembled. Everything is zip tied, so you have an idea of where all these little shims go. Some of them are millimeters of a difference in size, and you don't want to put that in the wrong spot. So they pre-zip tie everything where it belongs. So when you're ready to install it, just cut the zip ties. You know that all these go here, and you won't mix them up with a shim that goes somewhere else. I know my Subaru kit had like these everywhere, not just on the knuckle. And I was like, wow, that makes sense. But even here, like, this is pre-done for you. The nut they put in here, so you don't have to fight with a wrench and try and hold a wrench on one side and socket on this side. This kind of holds it for you, slides in there. These, oh, here's some more shims. They're tucked in here, but everything is preset the way it should go. You have your bump stop here, an adjustable bolt. So when you're at angle, bam, you can adjust that bump stop, adjust your steering degrees. Like, everything is well thought out about this piece right here. So really excited to get this on the car. With the knuckle, we have our little tie rod end. Crazy to think this is like an outer tie rod right here. With that, this is our inner tie rod, which is probably gonna thread this way. Yep, reverse. So I don't want to call it an inner tie rod, because like we still have this, which goes here. Like, one of them's gonna go here and then go to the rack. Yeah. It's almost like a 3-piece tie rod setup. They know what they're doing at FDF. They definitely know what they're doing. Smart people. Lower arm, this is what failed on us. That's the whole reason I have this kit. In 12 laps, I broke a control arm, and I didn't go off track or anything. It just extended factory. It's a lot of stress for a car like this. It's just not the way to go. We had to make changes that are necessary. And we have new top plates for our coilovers. But with that, we have our Ackerman adjustment up here. This is gonna come in really good handy for our Ackerman adjustment. I've been touching up on a lot of my alignment and, what do you say, like dampening, I guess, stiffness and grip. Suspension. Like, I've been trying to touch up on all that knowledge so we can make this the ultimate car. We're gonna have all those adjustments now, free at our hands. Ackerman, caster, toe, camber, all right here. So I'm really excited to get this on the car. And I think it's just time that we just start ripping things apart. Let's get the front end jacked up, let's get wheels off, and let's just start ripping the front end out of this thing, because I'm ready to see this thing on an FDF kit. This is what the car deserves. It's not meant to be on extended lowers and cut knuckles anymore. It did its job, but for now, it is time to give it the upgrade it's been waiting for. We have our inner tie. Is this what we're gonna call an inner tie rod? I guess, right?
I guess a piece of it.
Like, I want to say this is the inner tie rod, but usually it's two pieces, an inner and an outer. We have like an inner midsection and an outer. And you know what? This is what brings in that on-car adjustability. Because now this can rotate and bring everything either in or out.
Yeah, you can see it.
And you can see it. But even this has 3 levels of adjustment that you can put it to. We're going to get this installed. It has notches to go into the rack on the S13. So we're going to take this actually apart now. This is the first thing I'm disassembling. And this is why FDF kind of zip ties and kind of puts everything together for you preemptively. If they just gave you a bag full of these, you would be scratching your head for a long time. Or maybe you wouldn't, you know, maybe you know exactly what you're doing right from the jump, but it's very helpful that they kind of pre-assemble everything for you and just leave it loose so you have an idea of where it all goes. We have to take that out so we can get to our big old Allen key that goes in here. In case you're wondering, save you a trip to your toolbox, Allen key size 14.
And throw this in.
So we have our quote-unquote inner tie rod in place. Everything is notched out, so it fits in its home perfectly. Don't have to worry about it. Like I said, 14 millimeter Allen key to hold that in. Now we have our, you know what? I'm gonna say this is the outer tie rod. I'm gonna call it the inner tie rod. I'm gonna call this the inner tie rod. And I'll call that the adjustment point for your tie rod. So we bolt in the adjustment point to the rack. We have our inner tie rod with the spherical bushing here, and that's gonna slide into the adjustment point. I'm gonna start it, FDF had it here. So it's probably not a bad idea to put it back there, but I feel like I should just start in the middle and adjust from there. Let's go in the middle. I'm comfy in the middle. This is actually the tie rod where we're gonna make our adjustment points onto the spherical bushing. So this is gonna go onto here like this. And now this we can always adjust to where we need it. But for now, we have our inner tie rod. Tie rod setup complete. And now we have all on-car adjustment when we're ready. Might need a deeper one. No, I'll be fine. Ka-chow. All right, I like that. We're in a good place right now. Now, I can take off. So basically, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and the whole assembly is just gonna eat itself up. Other than our link, which Dario is getting the correct socket for that, because we mysteriously lost that somehow.
Stare into my eyes in the dark. Oh. Stare into my eyes forever. Stare into my eyes in the dark. Oh. Stare into my eyes forever.
We are at this point. You watched me struggle for a little bit, trying to get control arms out, control arms in, but it's in. This is normally 2 pieces, which now FDF makes it 1 nice lower control arm. I don't understand how an FD team can do this in a 5-minute timeout. So props to them, hats off, because I fought here and here for at least 10 minutes. Which means we'd get nothing else done. We would double the time and get nothing else done. But lower control arms in. We moved our link where it mounts to the sway bar to the outside instead of the inside, just to compensate for the FDF control arm. And that is all bolted up now too. Nothing is per se gonna stay the way that we're putting it on right now. Everything has adjustments. Here we have adjustments here. We'll figure it out as we go along and test the car and do alignments and stuff like that. But for now, we're getting everything together, and that's the goal. And the next step is going to be our knuckle. Really all that's left for this side is the knuckle and the top hat for the coilover. But we have to do some cutting for that, so that's gonna be a little bit later in the video. But for now, I wanna see the knuckle on here. They give you extra plates for adjustment here too. That's gonna be going something like that. It's gonna look rich. The moment of all truths to see if it's gonna fit inside the fenders. It might not, I don't know. So, hope you guys enjoyed the clips from a year ago. The last thing we didn't do is the top hats. I don't remember if we talked about it or not then, but we never did it. And the only thing that held me up from doing it then is that you have to drill or notch, I guess you can say, the top of the shock tower in order to fit all of this massive top plate into the stock location. So what this does is it gives you adjustments for both caster and camber from the top. It moves your pickup point for your strut. I want to say that's probably like an inch out, probably a good 50 mil. I'm not 100% sure either. I'm guessing by looking at it. That looks like about an inch and a half, 25 mil. It moves the pickup point location out a lot. So what we have to do today is drill holes in the top of our shock towers in order to mount these in here and be able to use our adjustments and have them fit correctly. It looks intimidating, but it's not that bad. Tried to look up as much as I can into how to do this and make my own templates and stuff like that. And now I just want to pass along the knowledge to you guys because I couldn't really find anything. I kind of just did my own homework to make it simple install so you guys can do it in the future on your own chassis. Wait for this.
Yeah, I was looking at the
Old top hat from the Fortunes has to come off, and our FDF top hat is gonna come on. So you can see the difference in those pickup points here to there. Big difference. I'm gonna lose a lot of camber. Probably gonna have to raise the car, but we're gonna see. Who knows? So I made you guys a template so you can see what your strut tower should look like after you cut. This took hours of precision and machining. This took like 7 minutes, I think. Basically, we have our 3 strut mount holes, and then we have our original coilover hole, and then we have what we need for FDF. That's for that side, but we can just flip it for this side. See how I made it universal? Reduce, reuse, recycle, something like that. I'm going to have to mark this with a Sharpie, which I did. YouTube magic. And that's where we're gonna cut. I need a hole saw. Thank you, sir. There to go. So, the key to success with this, 2 1/4 inch hole saw. Seems like it's pretty much the perfect size for the placement of the FDF, and it's going to leave you the most minimal amount of, we'll call it aftercare. Trimming and smoothing and everything. Rather than trying to get in here with a regular saw or cut-off wheel and trying to make this shape, this hole saw pretty much lines straight up to it, and it'll give you a perfect circle and enough space to use all the adjustments that FDF offers. Without further ado, I'm just gonna start drilling this shit out. Good boy. Die. I just wanted to go get it just to do that. Because what are you? Good boy. Anyway, adjust your camber, right? Moving our pickup point so far out gave us damn near 0 camber, as you can see. There's a couple ways to adjust it in FDF. We don't want to go a crazy amount. We want good drift alignment spec, quick rundown, pretty much at full lock. You want your trailing tire to be at 0 camber at full lock, which S chassis varies -4 to 6, so we're going to go right in the middle at 5. We can loosen up our strap mounting points down at the knuckle and just push it in, and that should be pretty close to -5, which we can measure. I'm going to tighten it here, and then we'll guess and check. If we have to adjust it from the control arm, we can do that too. This side is all complete. See our nice FDF top hat over here, and the other side is just going to be a repeat. Our little cardboard template, we're just going to flip it around to draw our line out where to make our hole. There's no need to film it twice, so we'll just do some YouTube magic on that side, and next clip you'll see, this car will be coming down on the ground. So. Shout out Josiah Police for making a kit that's way too easy to install. This kit is very aggressive, as you can see. It changed the look of the car a lot. It's gonna change the feeling of the car a lot. Kind of already know, because I drove it half the kit for half a season, but the kit goes on very easily for how complex it looks in the box. So if you get it, don't be intimidated, take it step by step, throw it on the car. And then the key to all of this is getting a good alignment, which is where this car has to go to next. Off to Faction Motorsports to get a good alignment. Shout out to FDF Race Shop and Josiah Felice for making such a great product that's easy to install, has all the adjustability in the world, and all the angle. The angle's crazy. Thank you all for coming along with this FDF kit install. If you have any questions about your own FDF kit, or installing it, or how to cut the holes in the top hats, just leave a comment below. We're getting better at answering those, so just let us know if any questions at all. I was gonna say this is probably not a good kit for the street. This is very track orientated, so love driving your car on the street. I've driven on the kit, it's very aggressive, so I don't recommend it for your street drift weekend car. A kit that's really meant for the track. Can you drive it on the street?
Yes.
Legally? I don't think so. I think it says you can't.
Yeah, you know,
Like any other modified thing you buy, but can you? Yeah, I drive this car in the street. It's registered. I don't recommend it for your everyday use. So if you're gonna get this kit, beware. It's very aggressive. The car is gonna feel very aggressive. You're gonna have a lot of push at full lock. It's meant to do what it does great, and that's be sideways. So just keep that in mind. But thank you all for coming along on the kit install. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share it to everyone you know, whether they drift, don't drift, like cars, want to get into cars. Your grandma, my grandma loves it. You saw a video with her in this car. So send it to your grandma and we'll take her drifting, maybe. I don't know. But thank you all for coming along, and we'll see you on the next one. We forgot a secret code, because I'm trying to do the secret code thing too. So if you stayed all the way to the end of the video, which is probably like 3% of you, you're gonna get the special treat, the new engine in the car, first startup. We're gonna start it for you guys on video. And if you did make it all the way to the end of the video, secret code, put it in the comments, confuse all the casuals that are not gonna know the code. Help.
SBI.
SDI.
Stop breaking it.
Oh, stop breaking it is the secret code. SBI, leave it in the comments, share it with everybody, and let's hear this brand new built LS sing for the 3rd time